Hey guys, Yumi Mel here, and today I'm starting a brand new series on Fishing Planet. Now this series will be about how to complete the challenges at all the lakes from beginning to end. So right now I'm in the beginning lake, Lone Star Lake, which is the first one you unlock after tutorial. What rods to use to catch the fishes in the challenges, the setups for each of those rods, and where to actually fish when you get onto the lake. For example, the good fishing spots there. I'll also include things that you should know about the game to my knowledge, and the things you should do and don't. So without further ado, let's get started. So for the first thing you want to do is to go into your settings and then change your tackle load indicator to pro and change the bubble size to big. For this series I'm going to be using the metric system, so all that means is that my units are going to be in kilometers, meters, centimeters, grams and kilograms. The reason we are changing the tackle load indicator is to make it much easier to see which part of your setup is going to break, the line, reel or the rod itself. And for the bobber, it just makes it way easier to see when you have a fish on the line. Next you're going to buy a 1-day advance license for the lake that you're on, so just go into the shop and then buy the 1-day advance license. Never buy the basic because there's some fishes that you can't catch with the basic license. Like for example, the spotted bass, there's some trophies like the reindeer sunfish and the bluegill trophy. You can't catch them, you need to release them after you caught them, so there's no point, it's a waste of money, never buy the basics. So the rod setup that I'm going to be using is the one that you use in the tutorial, the one that they give you, so everything's set up for you, you don't need to buy anything. Maybe just get some red worms for the bait, that's the bait that I'm going to be using. Then you're going to go into the line adjuster and set it to 50 centimeters. So after that's done, you're going to go to the lake and then you're going to spawn at Swampy Exploration. Okay, that's the spawn point that you're going to set it to. Okay, before you do that, actually I forgot, you need to go into your missions. Okay, and then you're going to equip and track your Lone Star Exploration 1 mission. That's the first mission that we're going to be doing. You need to catch all these fishes that are highlighted over here. So you just want to fish around these lily pads here on that side of the bridge or the other side depending. I find that this side over here gives you better fish, but both sides anywhere around lily pads should be fine. Just cast your rod over here and then just wait. You'll eventually get all the fishes. Oh yeah, before that actually, there's another thing that you need to know is the weather forecast. There's a graph where the weather forecast is, and then basically the higher it is, the better it is. It's called the peak time. Better it is to catch fishes. So you want to know the time, and then you want to go look at it. Press into day 1, so you see peak times around 11 to 13, 15 to 17. So you just want to fast forward your time to that time. You'll catch more fish this way. So yeah. And I will leave clips of me catching all the fish at the exact same spot over here. So here we got the golden shiner. We got the bluegill over here, same spot. Now we actually caught a trophy reindeer sunfish at this spot. As you can see, that's why the advanced licenses are very important. You wouldn't be able to catch that with basic. And you get a white carpy here, same spot. The green sunfish. Now for the blacktail shiner, I actually had a different rod and a different bait. I would actually recommend dough balls because it took me a bit more longer to catch it. But you can still use the same rod, I just have a different setup that I'm going to be using for the part 2 of this video. So here it is, just got it there, blacktail shiner. Now that's your Lone Star Exploration 1 challenge. Now there's the second part of that one, Lone Star Exploration 2. And now for this one we need to buy 2 new setups. And before we do that, actually we're going to buy a keep net. You need bigger keep net to keep bigger fishes, so you want to buy the one that you can buy, the highest one that you can buy, and purchase it, and then you want to equip it. Now you also want a new rod cases, the hobby gear, which unlocks at level 3. This way you can bring 2 rods with you into the pool or the lake. So the first setup is the value spin 190 with the wind cast 1500. I'm using braid line 0.12 and the casting spoon of 9 grams. Second is the Omni float 350, and then I got the Inspiro cast 2000 mono, and then oval the same bobber and then same hook, and then I'll be using dough balls, same as I used with the blacktail shiner. Now you want to adjust the line to 250, I believe. Yeah, 250, the max anyways, because we're going to be going to the deepest part of this pool in a second to catch the other fishes for the next part of the challenge. Actually, you will also need cheese bait because you need that to catch the young channel catfish, which is part of the challenge. And you'll also need the dough balls again. That's for the smallmouth buffalo. The other two fishes in the challenge are actually the grass pickerel and also the spotted bass. Those two you can catch with the lure setup that I gave you with the value spin 190, I think 190. Yeah. So just travel back to Lone Star Lake with your upgraded keep net and you got your two rods. So this time you're going to spawn at Dam Road, different spawning point. We're going to catch the young channel catfish here and the smallmouth buffalo. So after you spawn here, you're going to take a right, up not into the bushes. You're going to go into the Dam Road, like the actual road itself, going through those open gates. Then you're just going to keep traveling through the middle, keep going, and then on the left you'll see a marker that I've placed. That is the deepest part of the pool, and we're going to catch the young channel catfish and the smallmouth buffalo here. Now just set the time forward to peak time, whatever it is. We're going to use the same rod setup. Now you can actually bring out a map of the lake, and then the darker the blue is actually where the deeper, like the deepest part of the lake. So just find the deepest part where it's there, set a marker, and then get your Omni flow out, and then equip your bait, and then just throw it right at the marker. Just aim in, and then throw at the marker. Now this is actually the clip of where I got the smallmouth buffalo at the same place where the marker is. Now this is going to be a fight. It's not like the other fishes that you've caught so far. These fights are actually going to be a bit more tough. They are going to fight back, but it's fun, you know, it's fishing. And here is the smallmouth buffalo. Next I switch to the cheese bait, and at the same place you can get the young channel catfish. These don't put up as much of a fight. Now there's the young channel catfish. Now after you got those two fishes, you want to go and spawn at home sweet home. That's the spawn point for this side of the lake. And then you just go forward, go to the bridge, going. And now after you arrive to the bridge, you're going to go and change your rod to the value cast. And you want to cast it at the second biggest tree from the right hand side of the bridge. Yeah, so just aim in there, then throw it there. Now you're going to do the twitching method. So basically it's just holding down the strike button and then you slowly spin it in and then you don't let the bait, the little fishy on the right, to like touch the bottom. As you can see, it's very effective. You got a fish already. Now these spotted basses also put up a fight, but it's not as, you know, hard as the smallmouth buffaloes, but they're still fun, you know. And these guys actually give you a lot of cash. I think that, yeah, they're the most valuable fish in the lake. See there? You got what, 71. That's actually quite a small one. Now, at the Spain spot, you can actually catch the grass pickerel using the same method, the twitching method, and then you can catch it there. It's really effective, the twitching method. I think it's probably the most effective in the game. So just keep on reeling it in. That's where you get it. And that's the last fish of the Lone Star exploration too. And there you have it, guys. That's going to be the end of this video. That's all the challenges in Lone Star Lake. Actually, there's a monster challenge fish, but you'll have to level up a bit more higher to get that one. And I will do a separate series catching monster fishes because they are harder than normal fishes, and they do give you way more money. And there's specific missions for them. But if you're ever going to run out of money, Lone Star Lake is free to travel. All you have to do is throw that there with the same rod that I'm using, and then you can catch spotted basses. There's no point catching any other fish in this lake. They're not worth it. They don't give you a lot of money, so if you really want to farm here, I'll go for the spotted basses. Just remember to buy advanced license or else you won't be able to take the bass home. So peace, guys.